Some people light up in crowds. They thrive on small talk, love parties, and can charm their way through any social setting like it's a talent show they were born to win. But for others, the idea of socializing feels more like an exhausting chore than a fun activity. If you've ever looked at an invitation and thought, ugh, do I have to go? You might just be too smart for your own social life. Now, don't get it twisted. This isn't about being antisocial or thinking you're better than everyone else. It's just that highly intelligent people often experience social settings very differently. Let's break it down. Here are 10 reasons why intelligent people would rather skip the party and do something else with their time. 1. Small talk feels like mental junk food. Let's be honest, chit-chat about the weather, celebrity scandals, or what someone had for lunch. For intelligent people, this kind of talk feels like eating cotton candy when you're craving a gourmet meal. They want substance, depth, conversations about ideas, the human condition, the universe, even if it gets weird. But most social interactions start with and often stay in the shallow end. For smart folks, that's just boring. So they'd rather avoid it than endure another round of "how's work been?" 2. They see through social masks instantly. At a party, someone fake laughs at a lame joke. Others nod in agreement with a popular opinion just to fit in. Intelligent individuals spot the performance from a mile away. They crave authenticity, not pretense. And when they sense people wearing social masks, sugarcoating words, faking interest, it doesn't just annoy them. It drains them. So instead of joining the show, they often choose to stay backstage. 3. Their priorities are different. While most people socialize to relax and have fun, intelligent people see it as a trade-off. Time spent making small talk is time not spent reading, creating, thinking, or diving into something meaningful. They're not antisocial, they're just selective. And more often than not, their own passions win out over awkward conversations. 4. They often feel like outsiders. Ever felt like you were speaking a different language, even when everyone else understands the words? That's how many intelligent people feel during social gatherings. Their minds work differently. They ask deeper questions, spot hidden patterns, and sometimes think 5 steps ahead. That can be intimidating or just plain confusing to others. So rather than constantly trying to fit in, they just stop trying. 5. Overstimulation is their kryptonite. Crowds, loud music, flashing lights, 10 conversations at once. For some people, that's a good time. For intelligent individuals, it's sensory overload. Their minds process things deeply and constantly. So too much external input isn't energizing, it's exhausting. After an event, they often need hours, sometimes days, to recharge. 6. Social hierarchies feel pointless. Who's the most popular? Who's got status? Who's sitting at the cool table? Smart people don't care. They aren't interested in social games or climbing invisible ladders. They prefer genuine connections over strategic alliances, and they measure success on their own terms, not by how many followers someone has. 7. They're wired for independence. Socializing often requires conformity. Smile, nod, agree, blend in. But intelligent individuals aren't wired that way. They form their own opinions, question the rules, and resist pressure to follow the crowd. They'd rather be alone and authentic than surrounded and compromised. 8. They're hyper-self-aware. Intelligent people tend to be very aware of their own emotions, behaviors, and how they're perceived. This makes social interactions feel like walking a tightrope, constantly analyzing, adjusting, overthinking. The mental effort it takes to be social can feel more like a performance than a connection. And when it starts to feel forced, they check out. 9. They value time differently. Smart people understand the value of time like currency. Every moment spent on a shallow interaction is a moment not spent building, learning, exploring, or resting. They don't hate people, they just hate wasting time. And unfortunately, a lot of socializing feels like exactly that. 10. They prefer meaningful one-on-one interactions. Group dynamics are loud, chaotic, and often superficial. Intelligent individuals prefer deep, focused conversations with just 1 or 2 people. That's where real connection and insight happen, and that's where they truly shine. In conclusion, highly intelligent people don't hate socializing, they just hate the parts that feel fake, shallow, or overstimulating. They're not socially broken, they're just tuned into a different frequency. Give them a quiet space and a meaningful conversation, and they'll open up in ways that might surprise you. But force them into mindless chatter or chaotic crowds? Yeah, they'll pass. Now it's your turn. Do you relate to any of these reasons? Or do you actually love socializing? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who needs to hear this. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more videos that dive deep into human psychology and behavior. Thanks for watching. Until next time, stay thoughtful.